Well, hello, Pisces, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for July 21st through the 27th, and these are general readings for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But before we begin, please consider subscribing and help support the channel. Thank you so much. So with that, let's jump in and get started. All right, first off, we're going to see which crystal is being suggested for you, Pisces, for the week. And you have Jade, good luck. It's the heart chakra. Beautiful. Love that for you. And I do have my Jade nearby. We bring that into the reading. Next, we're going to take a look at the direction. Some kind of message in regards to the direction you should be taking. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Very good deck in regards to getting answers in regards to direction. So was really drawn to this deck for this week's reading. So we have wishing well. Okay. Well, Pisces, you're very intuitive sign, so this is all about setting out your intention. And with the wishing well, it is certainly, making your wish. But what I pick up is an indication here in regards to if you have a fountain around you, to drop a coin in the fountain. And as you do, send out an intention that you have, something that you're hoping for, wishing for, or working towards, like a goal or an outcome. And this is basically, it's setting the intention, taking that action by dropping the coin, and then kind of getting out of your own way and just letting to see how things unfold. So this is really about unseen forces, the magic of how you can manifest things into your life. It's really the belief in unseen forces here. So that's the first message coming through. Set your intentions, make a wish this week. And, you got the Jade, good luck. So what's in your heart? What does your heart want, need, feel? So, and we're actually pulling a card from the Romance Angels. So this is in regards to love, whether you're single or partnered. And we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Well, it certainly could be, some of you might be thinking about marriage. You might be going to a wedding. If you're single and you're not partnered up with anyone, could be meeting someone at this wedding. For those that are partnered, you could also be going to a wedding. You could be standing up in a wedding. Yeah, it's something around either attending a wedding or possibly some of you are getting engaged. I feel it's more a strong pull that you might be hearing about somebody getting married. You might be attending a wedding. And certainly for some of you, you might be making a wish that you find that perfect someone that you can share your life with. All right, I'm going to pull something in regards to money, finances. We're going to see what the message is coming through for Pisces. And we have retirement. Working hard can be a thing of the past. Some of you might be near retirement or you're already retired. So makes perfect sense. Working hard can be a thing of the past because you're retired. You're no longer doing that 9 to 5, 40-hour to heaven knows 60-hour work week that you used to do. I feel that some of you, a lot of my viewers are in a group that's almost there, really worried about retirement, and are they going to, are you going to be able to retire? But in regards to money, if you've got investments, IRAs or 401ks working towards your goal for retirement, there's an indication that it'll be sooner rather than later. You might even not wait until the full retirement age, which for a lot of you now is 67. You might be retiring at 62 and taking the cut just to be out of the workforce. And you can do something part-time, to supplement your income. All right. Well, Pisces, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We've got wishing well, where you're setting your intentions, maybe throwing a coin into the water, into a fountain. We've got possibly going to a wedding, maybe meeting someone, if you're single, meeting someone at the wedding that you certainly might end up dating. And we have working hard can be a thing of the past. You might hit it big and you can retire. So it can be some kind of inheritance, some kind of investment really paying off. And one of the main messages I was getting with this card was you're retiring earlier than expected. So sooner rather than later. All right, what's coming through for Pisces? All right, message for Pisces. What do we got here? First card. Oh, look at this. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Your hard work's paying off. Certainly can be in regards to the retirement card. Working hard can be a thing of the past because this is reaping the benefits of all your hard work. Some of you are definitely deciding to retire now rather than waiting. Like I said, the full retirement age is pretty much 67 now. And then the full benefit is working until you're 70 and having a little bit of experience about this under my belt. If you can retire now, do so. So not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only, but my personal advice to you would be, if you can do it, retire now, and you can do something on the side, extra source of income. So this is definitely, with the 9 of Pentacles, it can be your hard work paying off. Your ship has come in, so to speak. It could be inheritance coming in. It can be really an investment really paying off, cashing in on some. I'm picking up some sort of investment, where it's matured and it's coming due. And it's something that has been in place for quite some time. It's a chunk of money. So I'm definitely picking up the vibe, Pisces, for those of you that are near retirement age or thinking about it, that, this is a good sign. You're going to be able to reap the benefits of your hard work. And certainly the 9 of Pentacles can show up for those of you about putting your intentions out into the universe. This is about putting that wish, that intention out there, and then taking some action. So let's see what else is coming through. With the 9 energy, it's one of review. Kind of review and see if you can do it. Where are you going to live? Can you downsize? Try to go to a place where, it's paid for. You're not renting if you can. And also look at low taxes, low HOA fees, those type of things. Something that's kind of like flying under the radar is what I'm picking up. We have the star that just dropped out. So there's a lot of hope, hopeful energy here. Hope and rebirth. And look at that. It's I'm really picking up, the 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. I'm picking up you're like right in between this next phase, retirement, or being able to retire early. For in regards to love, this can be, you're single, but you're 1 foot closer to maybe getting married. So the star is one of hope. It shows up after the Tower card hits, you know, on the Fool's journey. So there's a lot of hope and optimism here. You can see that wishing and hoping and setting your intentions and your hard work paying off. And the Jade with good luck coming in. So it looks very promising this week, the energy. And we have the King of Wands. This can be a Leo around you that's helping you in some way. This can be a boss. This can be an advisor. This certainly can be a somebody managing your finances possibly. And I feel like there's an energy of here. You know, I'm really looking at this is personal growth in the background, and those pyramids are quite large. They're close. Usually they're way, way off in the distance. These are showing up way close. This is. And we even have a little camel back there. I feel that there's personal growth, abundance is very close. And that abundance can be simply being able to, retire from the work that you do. Now, you might be continuing working, but it's going to be something that you desire, that you enjoy, and you're going to be able to make money at it at the same time. So this King of Wands, let's see what the rest of the cards are, but the King of Wands certainly can be, something's coming in that it's quickly going to grow. It's abundance. You're going to have to adapt to the situation, and what a nice situation that will be. So you're in this is even in between these energies, because this is having one foot in, one foot out, and making that final leap or adjustment, you might say. All right. Oh, Six of Wands, success, triumph, being a role model to others. This is, taking the lead, maybe jumping into a leadership position, but it is certainly a very inspiring energy. You're going to be very successful with what it is maybe you're wishing for, hoping for, what you've been working hard at, reaping the benefits. You have success coming in. You're going in the right direction. Let's see what else is coming through. Beautiful cards and energy here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, and look at the magic around the pentacles. So there is something in regards to what I feel is money, your finances, what you've been working towards. And of course, we have the King of Wands, which can be someone that's a leader. It can represent a boss. It can represent someone you go to for advice. It could be someone that's advising you. Maybe that, it could be your financial, you're looking at your portfolio, and I know how the stock market has been going lately, but I keep picking up that something is maturing, something's coming in, and there's a big hunk of money. I usually don't say it in that manner. It's usually abundance coming in strictly, but a big hunk of money. So this could be retirement coming in, and maybe one that you didn't expect. This is resources coming your way. Got a couple little bunnies here, very fertile energy, very successful energy. This can represent a Capricorn around you that might be helpful in, providing those resources. It all starts with that wishing well, wishing for love, wishing for retirement, wishing for maybe a better job. And you've got the jade being suggested. Wear jade. If you have jade jewelry, make sure you're wearing it this week. All right. Final message here for Pisces. Oh, look at this. You are taking action. Isn't this is the Trippin Waite Tarot, and it's 60s theme, if you haven't figured that out already by the thumbnail that I used. But we've got the Emperor here. So this is Aries card in energy. This is a very forward moving, taking action, very determined energy here. This is you. And look at how, we've got all the, it's shooting out, almost like pushing you forward. on your journey. Beautiful energy with the ram here. And there's something breaking this week where possibly all your hard work's paying off. You've got a Leo, possibly a Capricorn entering into the picture, helping you out. There could be a hunk of money coming in some way, shape, or form, inheritance, an investment paying off. Something's maturing. It can be something that maybe you forgot about and you get notice. This is success. This is inspiration. This is inspiring others. This is a role model to others. You know, gathering up your resources, and then this with the Emperor is really taking some definitive action in a new direction. That could be getting married, that could be retiring, that could be moving house. A really big move is what I'm picking up for you. All right, Pisces, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.